Welcome back to Reading Reddit, a channel where we, you guessed it, read Reddit. Our next story comes from user LRZE403. Guy quit his job thinking he became rich. Ooh, this is gonna be rich. I work for a construction company, and we do remodeling on homes. We have a rule here that you get to keep anything we find hidden behind the walls. We hired this guy, we really needed a worker badly, who was a total a-hole from day one. I've been working for this company for 5 years, and this guy's only been doing construction for 1 year, after he got fired from his accounting job for getting a DUI. Anyways, he would always make fun of my clothes and my accent, and one day he went too far by telling my boss about my private Instagram account pics. He got on my phone and looked through my Instagram page and showed my boss pictures of me smoking weed. Little did he know that my boss is my friend from 8 years ago, and we used to smoke weed together before we both quit. I was so mad that he had violated my privacy that I made a plan to F him over. He was the kind of guy who would always come in late and complain that trains or traffic is why he was always late. One day I overheard him saying that if he won the lottery, he would quit his job for not getting the respect he deserves. You have to earn your respect around here. One day I bought some fake gold coins online and put them in a metal box I'd found at an antique store, and waited for a chance to hide it in a wall. Luckily, I didn't have to wait long. The day he found the coins, it seemed like it was his best day ever. First thing he did when he opened the box, he called my boss an effing loser and quit immediately on the spot. He said, "F this place, I'm rich. LOL. Little did he know was that was the best day of my life. After he quit, my boss told us that he was going to fire him anyway for always showing up late. I wish I could see the look on his face when he finds the gold coins are fake. Best $40 I've spent in my life." You know, sometimes you just have to treat people exactly as they treat you. He violated OP's privacy? Well, you know, OP gave him a free $40 gift. It's not OP's fault that the guy just completely misunderstood the value of it. It's not always about how expensive that gift is. Sometimes it's the thought that counts. And OP thought this one out just right. Let's see what the comments have to say about this one. What an effing moron. Before I get these appraised or even think twice about why these would be here, I better burn this bridge immediately. The best is telling his boss to F off because now he's rich. The keep what you find rule sounds extremely like a house rule, so I'm pretty sure this boss could have just said, "No, you're on the job when you found that and it makes it company property." Ooh. You know, if OP had to talk to the boss before doing this, I bet the boss would have got in on it. Damn, you only gave him a shoelace to work with and he still hanged himself. Bravo. Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself. Harass my daughter in Minecraft? You can't hide from me. The story comes from user Dr. Rave Ninja. So my daughter was about 8 at the time, was really into Minecraft, as most kids are these days, and desperately wanted to join the YouTuber/Let's Play culture. I had installed some screen recording software that would let me make videos of the games she was playing so she could later upload them to YouTube. Anyway, one day I'm minding my own business when I hear her quietly sniffling over at the computer. I asked her what was wrong, but she didn't want to tell me, so I let it go, but decided to keep an eye on her. A few minutes later, I discovered what was happening. Someone was harassing not only her, but all the other kids playing on whatever server she was on. This kid, we'll call him Little Shithead, or LS, was saying shit about how he was going to R my 8-year-old daughter. She told him how old she was, hoping he would stop. How he was going to hack her IP and steal all her info, swearing profusely. Remember, this is a game for kids, etc., etc. By this time I had gotten my fiancé involved, and she was obviously quite upset about what a little shit this kid was being. We realized that our daughter had been recording the entire incident, and a plan began to form. I started by Googling LS's username. There are several hits immediately, the most interesting of which involved a page where he publicly applied to be a mod for a server on Minecraft. I was able to learn a lot about this little POS. He claimed to be 15, likes hockey, used to live in Toronto but now lives in Florida. But the bombshell was easily his Skype contact info. It was literally first name dot last name. I know your name now, you little shit. So I head over to Facebook and search for the name. Nothing. On a hunch, I search for just the last name, while narrowing my results to only the state of Florida. Several dozen hits. So I have to start combing through each one, until I find what I was looking for. A middle-aged man with the same last name, whose profile indicates he was born in Toronto, and now lives in Florida. I found your dad, you little shit. So I sent him a message on Facebook, asking if he had a son named First Name, who goes by his username on Minecraft. Dad confirmed I have the right guy. So my wife begins telling the dad everything that LS was saying to my daughter, and we sent him the recorded video as proof. Radio silence for a few days. Then we got the message back. LS had his computer taken away from him for the entire summer, and also had been lying about his age. He was only 11, I think. His parents were effing livid with him, and he surely hated the next few months of his life. No one F's with my daughter. I gotta know what the comments are in this one. Top comment. You might also talk to your daughter about cyberbullying and show her how to ban, mute, and block future LSs. I'm actually really happy that LS's dad was a decent guy that handled this appropriately, and I'm glad your daughter has proof he will protect her. Well, I think the dad acted very appropriately in this circumstance. A lesson that we should all remember online. You're opting into these interactions. A child might not know that, but the very first thing that you have to teach them, in my opinion, if they're going to be on the internet, is if they're being bullied, show them how to block the bully. Show them how to get rid of the bully. There's always /block, /ignore, maybe even /report. I have to say, I'm really proud of the father in this story. He took things exactly as far as he should have. He tracked down the child's father, he talked to their parents, he showed them proof of what their children were doing online, and he allowed the parents to take it from there. He didn't do anything crazy, he didn't do anything violent, and he didn't even involve the police. And while in some cases, you really should involve the police, with an 11-year-old, there are lasting repercussions from something like that that could follow him for the rest of his life. In this case, the parents made that child's life a living hell, and they definitely taught him a lesson about how to interact with people online after that. And moreover than that, OP showed his daughter that he's there for her, and he'll protect her. And I think that counts for a lot more than anything else he could have done.